Kamusta mga kaibigan? Welcome to ABP Knows, bago at may init na balita ang kapupulutan ng bagong kaalaman. At this point, we will be talking about the history of psychological testing. Bukod sa isang petisyon na nagsusulong na magsagawa ng COVID-19 mass testing sa Pilipinas na inilabas noong March 20, 2020, kung saan nilagdaan ng 1,000 biologists, health experts at iba pang concerned citizens dahil sa lumalaking kaso ng COVID-19 sa bansa. Alam niyo ba na bukod sa mass testing, may isa pang testing na mahalaga? Ito ang psychological testing. Ano nga ba ang psychological testing? Narito si Ms. Leira Petalio. Leira?
Thank you so much, Mr. Kennedy. Ano nga ba ang psychological testing? Ang psychological testing ay standardized measure ng sample behavior. It refers to all possible uses, applications, and underlying concept of psychological and educational tests. Ginagamit natin ito is for us to evaluate individuals' differences or variations among individuals. Thus, the most important purpose of testing is to differentiate among those taking the test. Balik sa'yo, Kennedy.
Thank you so much, Ms. Leira Petalio. At syempre, dapat malaman din natin kung saan ito nagsimula. Ano nga ba ang history nito? On the line, we have Ms. May Manumbale. May?
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Over the last century, major developments have occurred. Evidence suggested that in 1900s, civil service testing program was done in China. These oral examination utilized in selecting qualified government officials. The following are commonly the qualifications: proficiency in music, writing, geography, arithmetic, agriculture, housemanship, archery, civil law, and military. Until the time of Ming Dynasty, tests based on diverse topics had become well developed, where testing already involved local and regional testing centers. By Greco-Romano, there was an overabundance of personality types using blood, while by 206 to 220 BCE, on Han Dynasty period, test batteries was common. It is apparent the testing program is relatively from China and has been adopted by the Western world. In 1832, East India Company was encouraged to copy the Chinese system as a method of selecting employees in overseas duty. In 1855, British government adopted because they saw its relevance to companies. French and German governments then followed. In 1883, American Civil Commission was established, which created examinations needed for certain jobs. This is May Manumbale from ABP Knows. Balik sa'yo, Kennedy.
Wow! At narinig natin ang isang mayamang kwento tungkol sa psychological testing. At syempre, para sa karagdagang impormasyon, narito si Miss Shireen Mendoza. Shireen.
Until that time nga, Kennedy, dinevelop ni Charles Darwin ang development of individual difference sa kanyang panulat sa The Origin of Species in 1895, which depicts the natural selection. Then Galton, a relative of Darwin, made a research on heredity, and his book Heredity Genius was published in 1869. He pioneers the objective measure, tools, and techniques. James Mackin-Cattell then coined the term mental test. He later founded publication. This has a goal of advantage promotion of useful application of psychology. Alfred Binet was a French psychologist known for developing the first widely used intelligence test. The test originated after the French government commissioned Binet to develop an instrument that could identify school kids that needed remedial studies with his collaborator, Theodore Simon. They created the Binet-Simon intelligence scale. Lewis Terman later revised the scale, became known as the Stanford-Binet intelligence scale. The test is still in use today and remain one of the most widely used intelligence tests. This is Shireen Mendoza from ABP Knows. Balik sa'yo, Kennedy.
Thank you so much, Shireen, for that information. At napakahalaga na nagkaroon tayo ng malawakang kaalaman tungkol sa psychological testing. Ngunit para saan nga ba ito? Ano ang kahalagahan nito? Totoong napakahalaga nga ng psychological testing sapagkat ang mga resulta sa pagsasagawa nito ay ginagamit natin upang makabuo tayo ng treatment plans. Sa pamamagitan ng psychological testing ay gumagamit tayo ng mga psychological test at mga assessment tools para ma-measure natin at ma-observe ang mga behavior ng mga kliyente for us to arrive on a diagnosis and guide treatments. So masasabi natin na napakalaking tulong nito lalo na sa ating panahon ngayon. Maraming salamat mga kaibigan. I am Kennedy Silandicho once again for ABP Knows. Makita-kita muli tayo sa susunod na episode. Maraming salamat!